Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. It's time to have a look at the 11th season of the Battle Pass, Her Majesty's Hussar, and the extra little bits that we have on top of it, including the decorations, decals, and also a really cool profile icon. I've got to say they've massively hit it out of the park when it comes to the additional things that are in this Battle Pass. The vehicles may be not exactly what we class as inspired, according to a lot of people, but the actual secondary stuff, which is in the Battle Pass, is really cool this time. And that's generally what I focus on anyway, since I have a lot of those areas researched out, so it's nice to see a lot of effort being put into there. What we'll do in this video is we'll have a look at the vehicles again, the decals, decorations, and profiles, and also any changes that this Battle Pass has had, which basically amounts to nothing. If you've done the other Battle Passes, you've done this one. The seasonal challenges we'll do in a separate video just to go through them and how I'm going to attempt them going forward. Let's get into the vehicles once again. The first vehicle you can get is the S701. This will be part of the paid Battle Pass, so you won't be able to get this for free. It is at level 38 of the Battle Pass, so it's the first vehicle that's around the place. The S701 is very similar to some of the other E-boats that we have in the game, such as the S38, S36, I believe, and also S100. The major difference between them and this one is a late war production one, and the big difference is that it can actually fire torpedoes backwards. It also has access to more torpedoes, so you can use them a little bit better. It does also have a decent armament on it, but very similar to other S-boats that we have in the game itself, so don't be surprised if you have a similar feel to it. But the fact that you're able to face away from the enemy and fire torpedoes at them is one of the first things that has existed for a coastal vehicle, which is really cool and should make it very useful to play. The next vehicle is at level 51, and it is the free one you can get in the Battle Pass, and this is a coupon with the J26 David. Remember, you can get the coupon upgrades, which can be used to convert the J26 David coupon into a tradable one, and also a set of 2 of them can actually be used to purchase the next season's Battle Pass. You get that at level 105 in the Battle Pass if you don't want to keep the vehicle. The J26 David is a Mustang, a P51 B7 specifically, and it's coming in for Sweden at rank 3 as a premium. This one is pretty much exactly the same as the one that's in the tech tree. The only difference with the David is it has some pretty nice bombs on it. It has a pair of 100, 250 or 500 pounder bombs. Everything else is pretty much the same, and we'll see if the standard tech tree Swedish J26 will get upgraded to this level, or if this one gets the unique bombs. It has 450 cows, it has a pretty decent engine, and overall quite nice flight characteristics. I've really enjoyed the Swedish P51, so I don't think this one will be any different. The crown jewel of this Battle Pass is the Centurion Mk.2. This can be got at level 75 of the Battle Pass, and once again it is for paid. But remember, you can get the Battle Pass for free if you get to level 125 of the previous one, and you get the 2 coupon upgrades and you put them together, so it is possible to at least do that. This vehicle, the Centurion Mk.2, it is a coupon, so if you get the upgrade, you can then sell it. If you don't, then you get to keep it. It's a very standard Centurion. The big difference between it and the Centurion Mk.1 is, of course, the turret being different, and the major thing being the stabilizer. The best way of describing this vehicle is it's a mixture between the Mk.1 and the Mk.3. Eventually, a lot of the Mk.2s are actually upgraded to the Mk.3 standard. The vehicle has a 17-pounder gun. We'll have to see how its ammo does against targets since they changed it pretty recently. And also, at the same time, its mobility is not exactly the best for a standard MBT, only being able to go 37 kilometers an hour. But also, it can reverse, which is a lot better than a lot of other vehicles that Britain has. as something which is going to be a rank 4 premium, it looks pretty fun, and around the 6770 mark should be incredibly enjoyable. So hopefully people like it. It also has quite a nice skin attached to it as well, which you can get on it. Basically, the camouflage is the Centurion Mk.2 Hussar camouflage that you get at level 79. The other interesting thing about it is the colour scheme is inspired by the 8th Royal Irish Hussars Regiment from the period of participation in the Korean War, with American white stars on the sides, so as to not get under friendly fire. So that's a nice little touch as well. There's also 4 decals on offer, starting off at level 3, where you actually get access to the April Sun text decal, so you can just put that on your vehicles. They usually do a few text decals in the Battle Pass, and then also do some really nice general insignias, and that's exactly what we get this time as well. The next one is the emblem of the 1st Hussars. This is a level 22, and also is unfortunately paid, which sucks, because this one is definitely one of the better insignias that we have currently in the game, or at least about to be. At level 28, you have the humorist decal, so you can basically sit that on the side of your vehicle. I feel like a lot of people are going to enjoy that one and have a bit of fun with it. And then the other paid one at level 45 is the emblem of the King's Royal Hussars. So once again, a nod to the good old Hussars. All of them look really nice, and all of them will be useful and generally pretty fun. So definitely a good set of decals. For the decorations, we have another banger for the ships, but to start off with the tank ones, we have first of all the Shako, which is a, well, hat, I suppose. It's a level 33, you have to pay for the battle pass to get it, but it does look nice, and overall not too bad. The next one, I think a lot of people are going to want to go for, and it's the Lewis gun. This one's at level 58, and it is also part of the paid battle pass. But this one's super cool. Obviously, the Lewis gun being a very iconic gun in history and will add to a lot of people's collections if they've been collecting a bunch of the guns like I have over the years. It's been actually really fun collecting a lot of them, and nowadays, with the addition of the silver boxes, a lot of them are a lot more affordable for people as well. The last one is the Horseman statue for the ship decoration. It's at level 72 and looks really nice, and hopefully will stand out on many ships. As I've said many times, these type of decorations are always the best in the Battle Pass. There have been some fantastic ones for naval in the past, such as a literal elephant, which was pretty nice, and also they're always free. So this one is free at level 72, so everybody can get their hands on it. The profile icon is also really nice. It's a Hussar Squadron Officer, and you can get it at level 65. You don't have to pay for the Battle Pass, though, to get it, but I really like this one. It's definitely one of the better profile pics that we've had. It's been really nice the last few years, having a bunch more profile pictures added to the game, not just for challenges, but also for battle passes and, of course, the pages of history, one which got released earlier on, which we'll look at later on. And when it comes to the battle pass itself, you basically do it in exactly the same way the last 10 have been done. I've made a specific video in the War Thunder Tips playlist to be able to understand how the battle pass works, and all you got to do is follow that, and you'll be able to do it really efficiently. All you got to do is log in every day, do your 2 dailies every day, and then complete the special task at your leisure, while also, on top of it, focusing on the challenges, which usually run with your daily tasks and special tasks, and then you can get a bunch of stuff done. The level 150 title is Dashing Hussar, which is a fantastic one. Really nice title for that. That's what I'm going to be going for, since every battle pass, that's at least my aim to get to level 150. Looking at the good old challenges, none of them look too outrageous. There's one of them which I think is going to be a little bit hard. Maybe 2 of them are going to be a little bit hard. but overall not too bad. We will discuss them in another video, just going through them. The two which are looking tough, in my opinion, are Big Game Hunt, which is destroy a specified number of player-controlled blue water ships with torpedoes using a coastal fleet vessel. So there's going to be a lot of kamikaze times with that one. And then also Masterful Sabrage, which is destroy a specified number of player vehicles using an unguided bomb while at a distance of at least 4,000 meters from the target at the moment of impact. So basically Lancaster memes and PE8 memes is the way to do that. When it comes to dailies, they still give you the same amount for the setups, so you get 2 for the smaller one and 3 for the medium one. Special tasks gives you 5, and challenges give you 30, apart from the last one, which gives you 45. So they're not changing anything, the way that the Battle Pass is structured, or anything like that. The only thing that's new is, of course, the prizes. I think this one's quite good. You know, I've talked about many times with the Battle Pass that, for me, when I look at them, I know a lot of people talk about the idea of them not being as unique as maybe they started off being, but I thought that was always going to happen when it came to the game, because as battle passes go on, they depreciate in value because obviously people are already invested in them. And these 3 vehicles are all completely fine. You know, they all fit in lineups. They all will be useful to, you know, whoever wants to use them. It's not like they're bad vehicles. It's just I could see people seeing them being uninspired. But for me, I think they're pretty cool, and I'm going to be going for them. I think this Battle Pass, the decorations look really nice, the decals look really nice, so let's go forward and get it done. As always, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. I'd just like to thank Millie Draper, Juan the Panda, Nick R. Cupila, Carrion Crow, Gus Irenicus, Pyman, Merciless Reaper, Orange Tail, Teddy, Daniel Stanton, Moxie B. Young, Peter Grayling, Jerry Provolt, Bareen, Alan Hacker, Sem Arslan, Uncle Bean, Derek R., and Lafouche for supporting the channel.